Hello everyone, it's Jack Cotton, luxury real estate expert, author, and agent, standing here in Cape Cod outside my beautiful, luxurious, but not overly ostentatious office. And we've been talking a little bit about the characteristics of high net worth individuals as we begin our quest to become more successful in luxury real estate. And we talked about the categories of people in the high end. Now it's important to understand some of the more characteristics of the wealthy lifestyle. We all tend to think that wealthy people drive around in Rolls Royces and Mercedes and fancy cars, but you have to, you got to be careful about that, because I've found that the more wealthy the person is, the less the connection is between really great cars, really great jewelry, and wealth. In fact, you might find somebody with a really great car and a Rolex and super clothing to have a lot of debt, but not really a lot of assets or net worth. In fact, really wealthy people oftentimes have old cars, 10, 20, 30-year-old cars, or even cars that don't cost that much money. Now, they may have a $65 million plane at the airport, but they are very conservative in their outward appearance. You never want to judge people by the outward appearance. A lot of times they're cash poor, they have a lot of assets and a lot of income that's doled out on a quarterly basis, but they don't have tons of cash because it costs a lot to maintain their lifestyle. They're always taking care of other people, picking up the checks, having people, sort of dependent on them. So when they can find someone they can depend on, such as you as their luxury real estate advisor, that's something they really look forward to. Understand also they have super good instincts. Their BS detectors are finely honed of over years of experience, and they really understand when they're being played or manipulated. So what that means for you is that, do you need a fancy car like a Rolls or a Bentley? No, you don't. You need a clean car. You don't need that. Do you need to wear $3,000 suits? You really don't. You can, but you don't. Just dressed appropriately. I'm in a second home and resort market. A lot of agents dress very casually here. My philosophy has always been to dress as I am today. Professional, not over the top, not ridiculous, but professional. I want to portray an image. Part of my branding is how I present myself and how I dress. And that's an important thing to consider too when you are appealing to people in the high end. I'm going to answer more of your questions in the upcoming weeks. In the meantime, if you want to talk to me live and get your questions answered directly, log into luxuryrealestateunplugged.com. First Tuesday of every month, and we handle your questions live in a webinar format. Think of it as one-on-one coaching in a group setting. Until next time, make it a great week.